We trust in the Lord in the midst of our chaos. We trust in the Lord in the midst of things going awry. You got health problems? Take them to God and trust in Him. You got financial worries? Take them to God and trust in Him. Relationships being split apart like an old blanket? Take them to God and trust in Him. Now, does that mean that He will immediately declare, peace be still? Not necessarily, but it does mean that He will be in control. And even if the mountains get thrown into the sea, you can trust in God and know that He will be your safe harbor. And it's absolutely appropriate to think about how the hand of God has worked in the past to bring us to a place of life where we are today. But to any extent we've got any security in anything in the world, that security is only there because God has put it there. So the psalmist, and hopefully the king, see beyond the immediate presence of what is available and sees who made that available. And he says the one who looks into the perfect law, that's the law of liberty, not just looks into a mirror, but the law of liberty, and perseveres, being not just a hearer of the law, but a doer of the law. That's the person who's going to be blessed in what they're doing. So think about this for a moment. Paul's saying, live your life as a citizen in a manner that's worthy of the gospel. The idea is that the gospel has transformed us to where our citizenship with rights and responsibilities is one that's explained and defined by the death, burial, and resurrection of Christ. It changes where I belong. In a very real sense, I'm a citizen of the kingdom of God. And Paul says, with that right comes responsibility that we should live our lives worthy of that citizenship. So I'm going to be musing on this today, that I want to conduct my life, my polituomai, as a citizen of God's kingdom, with all of the rights and responsibilities. And with all due respect to Texas and Texas bragging, doesn't hold a candle to the bragging rights in the kingdom of God. The key is we're bragging on God, not ourselves. But that